A very good evening, Team Zimbabwe. Masquera say, Masquera say, Tamafa Makua, we are back so that we can talk. I'm not feeling well, but I will try to actually talk because we have to talk each and every day so that we plan and know what is next and what to do. So, what is happening is that Robert Mpofu, who is the Secretary for Administration within ZANU-PF, announced today that the ZANU-PF Congress is going to be held from the 26th to the 29th of October. And key issues to take from his announcement is that this is going to be an elective Congress where people are going to be elected into positions. So from the president going down, Panama elections, who is going to be the next president of ZANU-PF or who is going to be the next secretary or first secretary for ZANU-PF. That is what is very important to note. So Godfrey Senengam then went on to his Facebook account. I'm sorry, I cannot put that on the screen. My system is rejecting to actually put that on the screen. But Godfrey Senengam repeatedly went on to speak about Vice President Chiwenga's ascendance to power. We have seen that being repeated by several people. And if you look at this thing I was showing you on the screen, Jonathan Moyo is more interested in whatever is happening. So as I mentioned in the earlier episodes, the reason why Jonathan Moyo is now attacking CCC is because they have now found a refuge within ZANU-PF to actually come back and take over and continue. So you can actually see that everything is set, everything has been put in place. And the problem now is Vice President Chiwenga able to actually go and remove President Mnangagwa from the presidency? That is the question we need to ask, because on this Congress, he can actually get elected as the next leader of ZANU-PF. He can be the ZANU-PF first secretary, but according to the Constitution of Zimbabwe, they cannot remove a sitting president of the republic because these are two separate people. So what is going to happen next is the Susan Mutami effect gets in at this moment, and a motion of impeachment is going to be moved in parliament. After it is moved in parliament, we are going to see an impeachment process happen. So the culture in ZANU-PF is that whoever does have power gets support. So it is going to, the Congress is going to determine the direction of ZANU-PF and the direction of the leadership of Zimbabwe, because whoever is going to emerge the leader of ZANU-PF and the Congress is going to be followed by the party MPs. So a motion of impeachment is going to be moved based on the allegations raised by Susan Mutami. And once that is done, we are likely going to see President Mnangagwa being impeached and being removed from power, and everything will be done. But it's not an easy task, because he can resist, he can actually survive, because remember, there are also MPs who are on his side within the ZANU-PF camp, and they may try to actually defend themselves because of the positions they are holding, especially the people who are holding the deputy ministries, and other ministers, a few ministers. Those MPs are likely going to oppose that move. So here comes the issue of Senengam calling for Chamisa to unite with people like Xavier Kasukwere against Emerson Mnangagwa. The point is that when an impeachment comes, they will need Douglas Monzora's MP, they will need Nelson Chamisa's MP for that impeachment actually to happen and to go through. So without the support of Nelson Chamisa, without the support of Xavier Kasukwere, the impeachment is likely to fail, because not all ZANU-PF MPs are going to buy the idea of removing President Emerson Mnangagwa based on different benefits they are actually getting. Ivo Pachabo. So this is Team Zimbabwe. As I shown you, 26 to 29 October is going to be a very interesting moment. It's going to be a moment where President Emerson Mnangagwa is likely to be challenged party ZANU-PF, because the conditions of this thing is that this is going to be an elective Congress, and also the constitution of ZANU-PF can be amended at this Congress. So the people invited at the National Executive ZANU-PF, that is the Politburo, the Central Committee, the Women's League, the Youth League, all bodies within ZANU-PF have been invited for this Congress, including the provincial bodies. They will also be available to make a determination of who is likely going to lead. So this is it, Team Zimbabwe. We have tried to explore and tell you the position at this moment. Why the G40? Why the people like Senengamu are so convinced that so very kupinda. So I bring the issue at Senengamu at a later stage and give you the evidence. I failed to upload it on my system because of some challenges. So this is it, Team Zimbabwe. Let us put our eyes on the 26th to the 29th of October. At this juncture, it is going to be very difficult for President Mnangagwa to make a move and fire VP Chiwenga. That is not an easy task. He can't be fired because of the known mistakes from 2017, which means that avenue at this moment is unlikely going to happen. So Congress is coming. Vakano Congress, the leader of ZANU-PF is going to be determined. I know he is going to be challenged, and a lot of people are going to fall for that. Why? It's because of everything has been set in the name of ED. That is the reason why you saw people like Jim Kunaka coming up, advancing that thing before Congress to say everything for ED has been set and we need change within ZANU-PF. So they're actually claiming that they are the original ZANU-PF. And this for ED, this for ED, this for ED, we are seeing this was the biggest mistake President Emerson Mnangagwa made, to create parallel structures. This is going to cost him. However, you see, so this is none of our business. We wanted to go with him to the elections, defeat him, beat him, thumbs down. But if ZANU-PF so decides to do so, there is nothing we can do. But I don't know if Advocate Nelson Chamisa is going to buy that idea and actually follow that idea of helping or assisting the impeachment process, because that is the only way VP Chiwenga can ascend to the president of the Republic of Zimbabwe, unless President Mnangagwa resigns after the Congress. If he decides to resign, so be it. VP Chiwenga will be the next president. So this is it, Team Zimbabwe. Let me just take a few questions here, or a few comments. Philip Aposa, thank you very much for coming. Terence Chemanga, thank you very much for coming. We are okay here. Terence Chamanga is my one. Okay, yeah. Chuma Stembiso, we are here. Thank you very much for coming. Blessings Global System. I see. Okay. Pingi, very interesting. Chuma Stembiso. What did he do to Aram Mugabe is going to happen to him? Yes, indeed. That is likely going to happen very, very, very soon. But it is not a plus for the people who want genuine change, because what you are demanding is not the removal of President Mugabe, or sorry, of President Mnangagwa. What you are demanding at this moment is the removal of ZANU-PF as a system, because this is a difficult system to deal with, a complicated and toxic system, which is specializes on looting, plunder, and all sorts of bad things. So is this what we are saying? Guys, let us not be lured into what happened in 2017. Let us remain vigilant. Let us remain united towards the elections in 2023. That is our focus. Let us put all our efforts in making sure that we win in 2023, because the team they are going to reconfigure in the villages, in the rural areas, in the wards, in the constituencies, and new people, new faces are going to be presented in the 2023 elections. So the likelihood that those people are going to be voted in is a very high, because ZANU-PF will come and say, these are new faces. You have seen this person was bad. We have brought new faces. Can you vote for them? This is a completely different and overhauled system. VP Chiwenga, whatever he did was to protect your legacy, but that is what they're going to do. So we need to be vigilant, we need to be prepared, we need to set our bases in rural areas and make sure that we secure change, and make sure that we do everything we can to win the elections in 2023. We need a very big margin. Look at Zambia. The very big margin is not disputed, cannot be disputed. But if you look at Papa Kenya, 100,000 is disputed. So you can actually see that if we work together, if we are together, if we unite towards a common cause and a common goal, we are going to win these elections. That's about what we so guys, by these people. We might be there, we might not be there, but those who will be there, please. So let us continue with this struggle. Let us continue to fight for our rights. Let us continue for our inclusivity, for our people to be in parliament, in government, so that we can implement the ideas we have. From now on, 10 years from now, I will be very old, and then talk mashure in terms of development in technology and so ahead. So you see that there is no reason or there's no logic for you to put us in power when we are old. There's no logic to vote for Advocate Nelson Chamisa when he's an old man. He won't be effective. Put him in power right now. This is the rightful moment to put Advocate Nelson Chamisa in power. He's not experienced, he's learned a lot, mature and everything. And we are going to have a better Zimbabwe, build a better Zimbabwe from scratch. Everybody is going to benefit. So thank you very much for coming. I have tried to do justice. In conclusion, to those who come late, VP Chiwenga is set to challenge President Mnangagwa at the coming Congress, which was announced by ZANU-PF Secretary for Administration, which is set from 26th to the 29th of October. So interesting moment ahead. We are going to see who is going to be the next leader or the next face of ZANU-PF, and probably who is going to be the next face of the Republic of Zimbabwe up to 2023 election. So this is it, Team Zimbabwe. I have tried for maybe Mchenda Shika, Maswera Sepano Chasquera Masquera away. Rate Wanda and ZANU-PF has a tendency of making you think it's exploding to divert attention. They're always united, okay? Yes, I agree with Tawanda and here. That is the reason why I'm emphasizing on the issue of continuing working on the ground, placing MPs and councillors on the ground, and making sure that in 2023 we win the election. So this is it, Team Zimbabwe. Our goal and our mandate is to make sure that in 2023 we don't lose these elections. That's the reason why we come here each and every day. Even Zakaita say we come here each and every time. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for watching.